Breach for a breach, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Very common popular phrase, sometimes or many times used to talk about revenge. But is it? Or is it justice? If somebody hurt his friend by mistake, or even when he meant to do that, what would we gain out of it if we would take out his tooth or his eye, or we would cause him a breach? What would we get out of it? Parashat Emor, this verse is one of those places where the Torah is self-indicating that there is oral Torah. It's not only the written Torah. I have spoken about it in the past, but we see here again. It's not literally eye for an eye. What if the man that hurt his friend doesn't have an eye? What if he has no teeth? So how would we gain the justice then? Because this is not the justice. If you take out his eye, you gain nothing. So this is how we look at it and we say, there's something else inside here. What will be justice up to a level that a human being could do justice when somebody is harming his friend, mistakenly or deliberately? The answer is if he would pay him. So this is actually the place where we study that if you harm your friend, you have to pay for it. How is it done? In the past, people were selling themselves for slaves, for slavery, when they needed money. So somebody would sell himself for a year, for 2 years, depends. So you take out this man and you say, how much does he worth? I think we could compare it to nowadays when we have people who are dealing with sports. So what could this man do if he would go for this sport? What could he do if he would go for that sport? How much salary would you pay him yearly? So I think this is how we can compare it to nowadays. And then you say, okay, I would buy him for, say, $1,000. Just an example, of course, but so if this man, when he's whole and he's healthy, would be sold for $1,000, and now he doesn't have an eye or a tooth, then you would sell him only for $900. So you have to pay him the harm. You have to pay him the $100 that he lost. Of course, it's more. The numbers are not accurate, but this is the idea. The Torah is teaching us that when you harm a friend, you have to pay for it. And you have to pay for it out of your pocket in a way that would do some justice to him. For example, if he lost his eye, he has expenses. You have to pay for it. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, but not literally.